Hello. Lovely Sunday. How are you doing? Your girl again, Teshua Jogona. This is Teshua Jogona Vlogs UK. And guys, again, I told you, today is serious business. We're looking for jobs. Yes. If you haven't subscribed, please do consider subscribing. For my returning subscribers, welcome back. Again, for the new subscribers, the ones that have just come, you've come across Teshua Jogona, and the ones that have come from TikTok to Teshua Jogona, feel welcomed. For my those people that don't leave, that stick, I do not take you for granted. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, remember, if this content is worth your subscription, please do consider subscribing. Subscribing, remember, it's free. It just shows me, it just supports the content, and it also shows me that, I'm getting support out there, something like that. So guys, today or now we are going to look for this care company limited that it is recruiting internationally. Remember, I always say, if you're looking for a job, narrow your search to sponsorship, companies that are recruiting internationally, and companies that can sponsor your certificate of sponsorship. I always insist on that because that's what we are looking for. So don't go ahead applying for jobs and then you don't check if they're recruiting, and then when they check, they see, this person is not even in the country, so they don't get back to you, and all those frustrations. So to avoid all that, please do the right thing. So anyway, let's go. Let me show you where the job is. And I always say, disclaimer, I am not a recruiting agent. I'm not an immigration lawyer. I am Teshua Jogona. I feel I have something to offer. I feel I have information, or I'm in a little bit position that I can maybe offer some information that can support someone out there that would like to visit UK or come as a student or come to work. The same way, if you are in a lovely country like India, or my people that I love so much because of their energy, Nigerians, Ghanaians, or you are my lovely people from my origin country, Kenya, if I needed something on the ground, then I know the best person to ask is the person that lives there, the person that is on the ground. So that is why I share the content, only because having lived here for more than a decade, then I have 1, 2, 3 that we can share, and probably it can support someone. So if you tell me to get you a job, I will not be able to get you a job. Yeah. If you tell me to hold your hand with information, asking me what is next. Okay, so I've done my ELTS, I've done my my nursing course, I've done this, what's next? Those steps, I've applied for my visa, how long can it take? Why is it taking so long? That information I can find for you. But I will not be able to find a job for you. Because but it is my prayer, guys. It is, TikTok. I saw people in TikTok, they are praying for me that I become an agent. When that time comes and God says, this is what I want you to do, then God's time is the best. Until then, I wouldn't want to promise people and take what I cannot chew. And what I mean by that is, it's a process. You have to, for you to become an agent, it's a process you have to go through, which I haven't gone through that. And because of life circumstances at the moment, I don't think I'm in a position to do that at the moment. But if that's the wish of God and the wish of the people, then continue praying to God. Then you never know. Yeah. But until then, please, let's follow the right. Yeah. Ask me all the questions, but remember, don't ask me to help you look for a job. How I will help you look for a job, it's how we are doing it now. I show you where the jobs are. It's your responsibility to apply for those jobs. If you find a recruiting company that I've shown you and you feel, I'll go ahead, contact them. But please, I cannot contact them on your behalf. I can contact if I want to find information about everyone else. But again, I will not find, because this is what happens. I really have a hard time sometimes. People will contact people, and then they will, if they can't get them, they want me to reach out on their behalf. Remember, I have other responsibilities, yeah? And to be fair, doing what I'm doing is because I love doing it. It's not because, and I swear, I've never had 1 cent from social media. Since I started social media, it's at least 14, 15 months. So I do it because I feel I'm convicted to do it. So whenever I have that time, that's when I do it. So you can imagine asking me to call on behalf of people. If I have to call, even me, sometimes I can't even call for my own appointment because I don't have that time. If you live in UK, you will appreciate me saying that life can be very tricky here. There's no time for so many things. So I would say find how you can reach them out, because I don't want not to answer your message and then you feel like I'm ignoring you. Sometimes it's the ask. Some things that you're asked, they're very, very difficult to make sure, because calling you, do you see how you press 1 for the recruiting agency? For this question, press 2. For it, you can imagine that is probably half an hour to 1 hour of my life, and probably I don't have that. So I just want, if it's something that I really have to help you, I will. But let's try our best on our side before we ask for sometimes too much that someone cannot do it. Yeah, let's be fair. So this is a job. It's called Kando. Okay, so this is Kando Care Limited, and we're going to click on there and see what they have. And do you see what you see first? What do you see first? Overseas opportunities. We're not, you know, there's a lot home, work with us. Why use us? Let's click overseas opportunities, and it gives you steps to working in the UK with Kando Care Limited. Okay, skills check, initial contact to check skills, that is experience, qualification in English, competence. So guys, don't tell me you don't have. You better go and find it. Sometimes I have to give tough love, yeah, so that things can get done. Because I don't want to I don't want to touch. I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie to you, because you guys, you are a vibe. I love you. And the aim is to make sure that you get what you want. So for you to get what you want, sometimes I just have to be cruel. I don't want to say cruel, but tough love, yeah? So you can see how serious it is to get some things. You can see, I did not write this, I did not write. It is what they will check before actually they recruit you and take you seriously. So that is the passport, police clearance, references, nursing certificates, English, else, academic test certificates, yeah, and tuberculosis certificate. You see what they want? Initial application with Nursing and Midwifery Council, SEET computer-based test taken in Accra, but I'm sure I'm sure it's done somewhere. It has to be, there is in countries, yeah? In every country, there's somewhere you can do your CBT. Visa application and nursing midwifery, progress, travel arrangements. You see, work started, work as a healthcare assistant while preparing. This again is something that is really, really challenging people that are coming from overseas, because the moment you come in as a nurse, you are not going to straight on start administering medication. I don't know, doing what. You have to pass your OSCE so that you are registered with NMC. You have your PIN in the UK. You see here, PIN numbered acquired. That is the 8th step, yeah, according to this company. Yeah, so you can see how it goes if you're coming in as a nursing worker. So we pride ourselves in being safer recruitment agency. You see, they have shown you, this is their number. They have shown you the process and how they're going to do it. And before they actually take you serious, they have to check that you actually have what they want. The Candle Care, you can see, it's in Peterborough. They have the email. That is the company number. You see the company number. Remember, for a company to be able to recruit abroad, it has to be it has to have a number, a permit number, to be able to recruit abroad. So all their things are there. Yeah, all their contact details are there. Let me go up. Yeah, so you can see they will make, as they recruit you, they will make sure that they will support you through. But however, you have to have even the travel arrangement. However, you have to have all those things they want, the first initial things they want. So my people, what can I say? That is another company. It's recruiting, but you have seen, I keep singing tuberculosis certificates, police clearance, I don't know what. Remember, you have to have them. There is no shortcut about it. Yeah, there is no shortcut about it. Because look at this company. If you reach them out, because the process itself takes time. So you can imagine if they recruited a lot of people, but they are not sure that you have what they want. That's why the first initial thing is checking the documents that you've actually got them. And then you go to the next step. So guys, I'll do my part. You do your part. And God will do the rest. As long as we are pushing ourselves, as long as we are faithful to our God, as long as you know what you want, because you cannot tell me you want something but you're doing nothing, you're not investing on it on any way, but you want it. Yeah, so you have to be doing something towards your achievement. And guys, I keep saying it's not easy, but people are coming. Why is that? Why among those people that are coming, why can it not be you? Yeah, the jobs, yes, they're not as many, but one thing I can confirm to you is people are struggling. Have you seen the newspapers in the UK? Nurses, by 2022, by this year, I think, I don't know how many years until this year, more than 40,000 nurses have left working as nurses. So things are not getting better in the care system. Yeah. So we will always need healthcare assistants. Nurses will always be needed. Doctors will also be needed. Physios will also be needed. And all the other skilled workers' job, they will always be needed. Because I can say, being on the ground, it comes to the time you are just looking at waiting to see if anyone else will show up at the door, because you are short. When people burn out, they're like, you know what, it's not worth it anymore. Yeah, but remember, we are all in different levels in our life. You want to come, you want to work on that job. The person that is leaving, they have had that chance of doing that job. They have had that chance. I remember most of the people that are actually leaving the job, it's actually people that have been here for long or have been born here. Yeah. So we are all in very different levels of life. So our prayer, our dream is to come and work in the UK. So let's focus on that. But the background of story is that there is still vacancies for those jobs. So you might feel like you're wasting your money doing those trainings, but you never know. You might get that chance. Until next time, please be kind, be safe, and stay blessed.